from Studio J in Atlanta, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and the two Jets. Kenny the Jet, Jason Jet Terry sitting in for Charles Barkley. It's been great having you here all.
Wonderful having you here.
Sure appreciate you.
Wonderful.
And can you all feel it? Can you feel it, the postseason?
Yeah.
The excitement in games like this down the stretch.
That was a good game.
Yes, sir. 6 weeks from now, we'll be getting set for the playoffs. It's about a
6 weeks?
Yeah, 20-game sprint to the finish. And on the final night of February, 5 of the top 6 teams in the West were in action. With a change at the top of the standings a possibility if the Warriors stumbled in Orlando and the Nuggets beat the Jazz. We begin in Denver, where the Nuggets have the best home record in the league, winners of 9 straight in their gym, and trying to beat the Utah Jazz for the 6th straight time in that building. And you got Rudy Gobert, and you got Big Honey.
Yeah, Big Honey.
Nico Jokic, and you got Mason Plumlee.
Is that your name, Ernie?
Jokic. No, but I think it annoys Jokic so much. It's just fun to see.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We found out on the low.
Yeah, Derek Favors off to a good start for Utah, and then Thabo Cephalosha for 3, and Thabo again.
Yeah, Utah had control of this game from the beginning. They came in and it was like, we know you guys have the opportunity to get first, but not tonight.
Ooh, give me that.
How about that by Joe Ingles?
Yeah, mate.
Joe Ingles.
Ingles had a game.
Oh, mate.
English with the English.
Yeah, see, he's laughing at her.
Yeah,
He knows it's funny.
Enjoying every minute. Yeah, exactly. 52-37 at the half.
Oh.
Rudy Gobert. 61-45, and now look at 72-56. And Nico Jokic called for his 5th foul.
Oh, that's a terrible call.
Are you kidding me?
That was a terrible call. That's
What
terrible.
call?
That's not terrible. He hooked, stop it, Ken.
Yeah.
He hooked him, stop it. Stop it.
Just let that go.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
what's the same thing on that screen that Coleman just
Oh,
did?
bully
He
ball.
hooked him and held his arm, the same exact play.
Look at Denver making a run. Look at Will Barton with the block. And then Barton somehow.
Tough.
See, when they played fast like that, I thought they had a chance.
Well, that was what I was about to say,
Yeah,
Shaq.
yep.
You know, you have to speed Utah, and if you speed them up, you have a chance. But if you let them get into this, they isolate, they slow it down, they have a guy who can create opportunities, it's going to be difficult.
Huge bucket at the end of the 3rd quarter, a 3-pointer. And now we head to the 4th. And Gary Harris.
Nice move.
Good to see him back in the lineup. He's been hurt.
Oh, give me that on your head.
Derek Favors over Mason Plumlee. And then Kyle Korver, Jason Terry making his
Yeah, you
felt.
can't leave him.
Yeah.
Gotta
Work
find
all
him, gotta
time.
stay with him.
Worked all time.
And this guy right here, once he gets going, there ain't no stopping him.
Yeah, McFadden and Whitehead.
Denver not done yet. You see them coming back at him. Jamal Murray there, and then
You caught
Donovan Mitchell. Come on,
Ain't no
man.
stopping us now. Let's go. You move it over, but then the ball movement, body movement, they got back into the game. Tough call that the goaltender called down the stretch. But then isolate him, slow it down, no help. No help.
106,
So good to have a
101
closer.
No doubt.
I'm down.
with under a minute, and then here's the play you're talking about.
Yeah.
At first, it was ruled a goaltend, and then they looked at it again and said, no, that's a clean block.
Well, you should have let it play because then we would have got the ball. If with Denver, we would have been able to get the ball back and still had the possession. But you made a terrible call, and then we got to do a jump ball.
You didn't like that? You didn't like that call?
No, but if he doesn't call it, then Denver would have gotten the basketball afterwards. But my point is, if you're going to make that call, and then you're going to have a jump ball when they have a clear advantage with Gobert, it's not a fair call. It's no way you're going to win the jump ball.
I agree.
It also changes momentum of the
Change the momentum of the game.
Momentum.
Let it go then. If you know what? Who got the ball after the block?
That's not why Denver lost, though.
9-game home winning streak snapped for Denver, and Utah wins that game despite having 3 point guards unable to go, and they win on the road in a tough place and playing back-to-back, 111-104. So much for the chance to get to the top spot, because this is what happened with the Golden State Warriors and the Orlando Magic.
Ooh, go get that, young Isaac.
Yes, Jonathan Isaac, and then Aaron Gordon.
Bear down Arizona.
Oh, yeah, I need to get that in there. Niko Vucevic for 3, and then Aaron Gordon again. Magic got it going on. They've been playing well lately.
You know, people don't realize that when you're playing against the champs, you're always going to play way above your head. Oh, give me that.
Oh, look at it.
Oh, Isaiah Briscoe, you don't want none of that out there. Let it come back to you.
Yeah, Orlando on fire right now.
Orlando has their eyes on that 8th seed.
59-51 Orlando at the half.
cousin.
But then,
Boogie.
but then Golden State
Down
outscored
the
them
Bronx.
30-11 in the third quarter, and you thought, okay, this is going to be over because
Comes the switch.
Curry made that one, and then you know what? He makes it look effortless. They had won 53 straight games at the Warriors when they took a double-digit lead to the fourth quarter.
Damn, Terrence Ross shooting that thing like you know what he's doing.
Oh, he does know what he's doing with it. You know, he had a 50-point game once in his career.
Steph Curry only had one bucket in the fourth quarter, and this was it.
Yeah, well, that would be it. If you're going, if I'd have bet my dollars on any shot, I would have been that's the one that's going to
Guess
go.
what? Aaron Gordon can do that too.
Yeah, that was a double hitch three. I like
Shooting
it.
that thing like my boy Nick Anderson used to shoot that thing.
12-2 run by the Magic down the stretch.
Wow.
Gordon battling all kind of Warriors inside to get the tip, and Golden State had beaten Orlando 11 times in a row dating back to December of 2012. That streak is over. An 8-3 February for the Magic. They win at 103-96. Golden State now 0-6 when they don't get to 100. First time they've had consecutive losses since December. One more game to get to in this
I think
segment.
Orlando's trying to make that push, Ernie. I think they're going to get in, Ernie.
They are making tracks that way. Let's go to the peak at OKC. Russell Westbrook with no Paul George. Ben Simmons with no Joel Embiid.
He's still out with tendonitis?
Yeah, hasn't played since the All-Star break.
Man up.
I remember Akeem Olajuwon when his whole career and never had tendonitis until about his 15th year. He called me up and he goes, Kenny, I thought you were lying the whole time. You know what it feels like, a headache in your knee. I was like, he's like, yeah. I said,
And this feels
that's
like
how it feels.
This feels like a headache in your neck.
Oh, yeah.
This is Westbrook taking a tumble.
Yeah.
60-49 Philadelphia at the half. In fact, Philadelphia had lost 19 in a row
Oh, give me that.
against OKC. And that you saw Jonah Bolden and again.
Getting banged
Russell
up.
Russ up
Westbrook.
tonight, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Westbrook gets
That hurt.
need.
That hurt. That play was nuts right there.
Oh, my God.
Thank you very much, Shaq.
They were really balling.
Thank you very
Yeah, they
much.
all balling.
Oh, my. Yeah, you guys, come on.
Just let you know.
Jeremy Grant for three.
Way to move those balls around.
Part of a 9-0 run.
Oh,
Now, look at this pass.
oh man.
How pretty is that? And
Oh.
Donald gives it
Oh, they get a little testy on this.
Tobias Harris.
Testy.
I'm not getting involved in this.
You're not going to drag me in this one?
Come on, Jack.
Jason Terry, thank you so
Come on,
much. I
Jack.
appreciate
Come on,
you.
Jack.
Give us
Come on,
yours,
Jack.
Jack.
You can
Keep the
come in
show
and
at a
hang loose
certain
with us.
level, man.
You can hang loose with us.
Come on. Oh, I cannot.
Ball it out.
There you go. Come on in.
That Westbrook got the whole package.
All right, you ended Ernie right there. That was it. We
And
can't
so
get
does
that.
Tobias Harris.
Oh, yes. He had a great. You know, he's one of the few guys I've heard a stat. I think in his first games that average have 20 points or more since like Wilt Chamberlain.
Leave it.
Like it's incredible his start there with Philadelphia.
That was Mike Scott with the exclamation point, and that's Philadelphia. Winning in OKC for the first time. They had never beaten the Thunder in Oklahoma City, but they win this one 108-104. Snap that 19-game losing streak. 6-2 since Tobias Harris came aboard. And the 9th loss for OKC by 4 points or less this season. 108-104 is the final triple doubles for Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook. In fact, Westbrook, the first guy to ever have at least 25 triple doubles in 3 consecutive seasons, as he gets number 25 tonight. So, the updated Western Conference standings. Golden State still on top despite the loss in Orlando, and because Denver could not cash in, losing at home to the Utah Jazz. Oklahoma City loses. Portland hasn't lost since the All-Star break, and they're tied in the loss column now with OKC. But the OKC wins the season series over Portland. Houston's there with 25 losses. Utah's right on their heels. And then the Spurs and the Clippers Sacramento and the Lakers.
I think it's going to stay the way it is, Ernie.
Nope, Sacramento's getting in.
Okay.
So you don't think the Lakers are in? Do you think the Lakers are getting in, Jason?
I just think when you 5 games.
I said Jason.
Lakers got the toughest
That's why
schedule to finish up. Yeah, it's not looking good for them. I just think, Sacramento's playing well right now, and they have the momentum, and they're not even in. So it's
if you're on a team like this, you were like a guy, and then you were like, okay, you're the veteran.
Yes.
I want to talk to the veteran Jason Terry that was supposed to help guys get through. Let's say you're in that 9th seed and you're on the Sacramento team and you're that vet that's supposed to get guys ready. What's that speech like to get them ready?
My speech is, okay, what do we do great? Okay, is that we're going to do that every night. Let's just put ourselves in position to win basketball games by doing what we do great. We know what we don't do well. Stay away from that. But what we do great, we're going to do that every single night. And, hey, we got to
Whose ear would you be in most
single possession.
if you were on the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Lakers? Whose ear would you be in the most?
Darian Fox is the point guard. He's the engine for Sacramento. We need him playing at a high level every night. And then for the Lakers, it's the big dog. It's the king. I mean,
you would be in the King's ear.
I'm in the King's ear because I was in Dirk's ear. If I played with Shaq, I don't know if I was tall enough to get up there to Shaq's ear, but I probably would have whispered to the big fella, we need you to be big every night.
Right.
Is that what you would whisper to Dirk? I mean, take me inside that.
Yeah, no, well, Dirk and I had a great relationship, and he usually was more talking to me than me talking to him a lot of the time because he called me a burger. Like, the guys that were the role players, we were burgers.
Right.
Like, I don't know what kind of burger you want to call me, cheeseburger.
Hamburger, barbecue burger, right.
Bacon burger,
but your conversation with him would be what?
But my conversation with him is, big fella, we need you to be great. We need you. We're gonna feed you, all right? And when you feel like you need us, we're gonna be here for you. We're gonna do our job. We need you to be great tonight.
Let's look again at the standings because when we talk about 6 weeks from now and things can change, but right now, if you looked at this and you say, okay, Clippers against Golden State, okay, Denver against San Antonio, Oklahoma City against Utah, Portland against Houston. Which of those would be the most compelling series for you? Would it be that 4-5 with
without
Portland,
question.
with
Yeah,
Portland,
4-5.
Houston?
Without
Because
question.
Oklahoma City, Utah looks kind of intriguing too. Yeah. Utah's a sneaky good team.
But Portland, to me, I said this earlier tonight, Ernie. Portland is a team that can play around and be in the NBA Finals with the trades that they made.
Yes.
I really believe with Rodney Hood and Cantor coming off the bench, their depth now makes them very dangerous because there's no drop-off. And before, it was they were so jump shot oriented.
Shaq ain't buying it, Ken.
I'm just saying this. They were so jump shot oriented, but adding Cantor and even Hood who post up, those guys now, they get those quick twos that they didn't get before. They was like, we need a 3 by McCollum, we need a 3 by Lillard, we need a 3 by. That was so heavy on those two guys. Now, drop it inside. Let me see what you work for 15 seconds. Let me see you work. They didn't have that. They're playing great basketball right now. Don't sleep on them, Shaq.
4-0 since the break.
I mean, the guys you mentioned, no disrespect, pretty good players, they don't have the experience. You talking about NBA Finals, you need experience because we all know up here, a game's going to slow down, and none of those guys have been that far. They don't know what it's like.
See, I thought when the game slowed down, Jason and Shaq with Portland, they became just a jump shooting team. That's why they would lose. But now, I don't think that they have to do that.
That's my point.
Right, they're not going to change. Throw it to Nurkic, throw it to Cantor.
Just here and there.
Dame and McCullough going to get most of the shots.
Okay.
It's going to be jumpers.
I'm just saying. Hopefully,
Against
write it down
Houston,
on the wall.
I don't know. That's a tough matchup for them. We shall see. Okay. I would like to see it, though.
Twitter machine up and running again. The desk cracking jokes tonight. Yeah, and it was your fault. Whose fault? It was your fault.
Shaq started it.
But yeah, you did start it.
Yeah.
The malls are, though.
Started.
Oh.
Are those blue balls?
Yeah, those are blue balls.